What's up, guys? Right now we're still in Colorado. We're right outside of Gunnison, Colorado, about 30 minutes outside of Gunnison, at this little spot called the at this little spot called Cochepta Canyon. It's very beautiful here. The trees look like that of Dr. Seuss. And yeah, there's supposed to be a river back here behind where we parked. We slept there last night. There's a lot of mosquitoes here, like a lot of mosquitoes here. So beware of that. And yeah, it's kind of kept us inside of the van most of the time, like how bad the mosquitoes are. And they're not any better in here, especially with all this foliage. God, yeah, you can just see all the little bugs flying around. Hey, Louie, back. My gosh, I don't know if y'all can see all these mosquitoes, but it's crazy. All right, Louie, drink your water. Mosquitoes are really bad right here. Not much of a area to hang out by the river. It's just kind of, you enter it. You see what I mean? You just walk on this trail and you enter it. That's the water. Looks nice. Not that deep. I guess deep enough. No, not that deep. Not for all the mosquitoes. I was gonna hang out in here and chill, but there's a shitload of mosquitoes. They're crawling all over me, so I'm not gonna deal with that. But yeah, today is July the 23rd. 2023, we just left Gunnison, and right before that we were in Crested Butte. Gunnison, we tried to go and enjoy their little city community like concert that they had going on a Sunday, but damn, I just killed a mosquito on me. But it was country music, and I'm not a big fan of country music at all. Like, it really feels like I have to be forced to listen to country music to listen to it. I can listen to some older stuff, like some George Strait and, you know, some old Taylor Swift. That's the only Taylor Swift I can get with, actually. You know, Kenny Chesney, stuff like that, here and there. I grew up, my mom watching the country music television channel, and my grandma watching that. So I grew up with it. It's just something I'm not into. So we didn't really enjoy that festival. We kind of opened the door. I heard country music. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then we went to a little, the farmer's market that they had going on there. And we went to this little spot called Vegan AF. It was a little food truck, and it was really good. What was it? $13.50 for a breakfast burrito, but it had potatoes, it had tofu scramble, it had seitan that was seasoned, like sausage, cheese, cashew cheese, and I don't know if there's avocado or not. I don't think so. But yeah, very, very good. But this is where we woke up this morning. Very beautiful. I wish the sun was hitting from this way so you could see it a little better, but it's right on top. As I said, those trees are very cartoonish. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. It's not really worth staying, just simply for the fact of the mosquitoes. It's actually a beautiful spot. I feel like if you come here in the fall, early spring, before the mosquitoes get bad, we would have backed up here, but over there the solar was actually hitting better. I should have backed up here for the morning. The solar was hitting better last night, so I just parked there. And yeah, we're gonna head out of here, move on to the next spot, which is the Monarch Pass, and I'll film that. And I think that we're gonna go on the trail there. I don't know if we're gonna do that today or tomorrow. Been in the city for like 5-6 days. In Crested Butte, we couldn't find a lot of places to camp, which is a big problem in Crested Butte, just because it's such a, I guess, a big spot, which I didn't really know about it until Mia was looking along the map and saw it. But I guess Crested Butte is a place that people desire to be, which it was cool. It was really cool. It was worth being there. It just was hard to find a camping spot. So if you're gonna go to Crested Butte, try to go and arrive on a weekday. And yeah, because we arrived on a Friday or Saturday, and it was just packed. I'm sorry, I'm itching and slapping myself, mosquitoes. Anyways, I'm gonna head out of here because of that mosquitoes, and we're gonna go to the Monarch Pass, and I will check in there. What's up, guys? I just built this fire here, and Mia's cutting up some veggies, and I'm about to go grab those and start sauteing them, and we're gonna make some black-eyed peas for tonight. It's we're leaving this spot because it's not the best of spots. It's right off a road, and we just kind of got it because it was like 5 or 6 o'clock last night, and we didn't want to drive 30 minutes down and find another thing and maybe it be taken or whatever, so we took a spot that was available. Not the best spot, but it's got a fire pit, so we're gonna cook in it, because ever since entering Colorado, honestly, we've had trouble finding camping spots. Really, it's a lot of the spots have been like this, right off the road. There's been a couple that have had fire pits, but on those nights it's been rainy, so we couldn't have a fire, or it'd be the next day and the wood was all wet, like, because there was rainstorms over in man, where were we? We were at the Navajo Lake trailhead, and there was rainstorms the night before we hiked it, and then I'm pretty sure when we got done hiking that night, it rained. Or no, it didn't rain, it was just so wet from the night before, all that wood. It was a shaded area, a lot of trees. Anyways, we couldn't do a lot of fires. We finally have a chance to do a fire, so we're making food because we're tired of eating ramen noodles and Taco Bell or whatever whenever we're in town. It's good to have a meal made, cheaper. Black-eyed peas, we got these for like 25 cents a bag back in the winter time, right after Thanksgiving. You know, every store, or not Thanksgiving, sorry, right after New Year's Eve, every store gets rid of all the black-eyed peas they just stocked for like half the price, so we got like 3 or 4 bags, and I think we're on our last bag now, and it's July, so we've had these beans for 6 months, and it's time to let them go. We're going to be probably hiking the Monarch Trail Pass today. I'm not entirely sure. It's right around here. It's one of the hikes that I had saved from All Trails. I don't have the premium version, but I do. We make sure to like screenshot the hikes and all the information before we enter into no service. But yeah, basically just hanging out here, cooking up food. I'm going to go grab that pot and I'll just talk with y'all. Alright guys, I'm back with the veggies. We got onion, jalapeno, and bell pepper, and garlic, and some butter, some vegan butter. So, add some onion powder. Even though there's onions in here, I'm not going to do too much, but this is going to be where all of our flavor comes from for our beans. Garlic powder. Again, there's garlic in there, but never too much garlic. Salt. Pepper. This is a new thing of pepper, so it's not really as much coming out as it may seem. Paprika. I like paprika, it's good for you, so it's quite a bit. And then where'd the cayenne go? I saw it fall. Pick it up. Okay, cayenne pepper, not too much. A couple little sprinkles, 3, maybe 4. Alright. Give that a stir. Alright, while those saute up, I guess I'll just talk for a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about van life some. So, we just hit 3 months of van life last week on the 16th of July. It is now the 23rd, I believe. And yeah, 3 months. It's a long time. I think I talked about it a little bit. Now it's 3 months in a week, and I don't know. It's cool. I'm definitely getting excited for California and stuff. I guess I don't know. I'm getting. It's a weird thing because part of me enjoys this life. I enjoy it. I fully enjoy it because there's no paying for anything, and yeah, I just get to move around wherever I want for free, except for gas and food, obviously, which that's kind of my next point, is gas and food are expensive, especially now in 2024, mid-2024. Groceries are expensive. There's a tax on food here in Colorado, which sucks. It was like that in Mississippi too, but I haven't been in that for a while because in Texas there wasn't any tax, and then in New Mexico there wasn't any tax on food. So coming into Colorado, that's an extra expense that you have to factor in, is the tax on food. And yeah, I guess maybe what I need right now is just a job and to sit somewhere in the van for a little bit, like a month, and just get some money up. Maybe that'll help my stress levels go down a little bit. Because after I left Albuquerque and I had a job and I paid for things like the car repairs or whatever, we went into the forest again and I felt good. So I'm in the forest now and I haven't really been feeling like that foresty feeling that normally I get, that magic, you know, whatever. And I don't want to lose that because I'm traveling and doing it all the time. I don't want it to be like, you know how you might dream of going to a big city and then you move there and then after about a year you're like, oh, there's so many people, there's so much trash or whatever. It's like, it could be the same way for the forest, you know. Of course the forest is always relaxing, always beautiful, always nature-y, but it's like when your surroundings get so, you get so used to your surroundings, it becomes like, I don't know, monotonous almost. And I find myself escaping whenever we go into cities and I have service on my phone. Whenever before I would escape from the service on my phone in the cities into the woods. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just depressed. I have a history with depression and shit. It's hard for me to talk too. But I am excited about what's coming up. I'm excited to visit Colorado Springs. I've wanted to go there for years, and that's probably coming up within the next week, 2 weeks. So that's exciting. I'm just hoping that we can get a job there. And yeah, I just want to get a job there, really. I enjoy some vegan food places for a while, not feel too bad about spending money, maybe go bowling, do something normal, go see a movie. I'm excited to see Quiet Place 2, and I won't want it to leave theaters. It came out in June. It's almost late July, or it is late July. We should be arriving in Colorado Springs in about 2 weeks, so hopefully it's not out of theaters by then. I've been really excited to see that movie, or Quiet Place 3, sorry. And yeah, I just want to do some normal things, I guess. But I do enjoy this. I do enjoy the fire. I do enjoy the just nature. I think people in Gunnison, Colorado are really nice. I guess that's another thing too. There hasn't been a lot of nice people. Not that there's been rude people, it's just been like kind of stay in your lane and do your thing kind of people. So that's what I've been dealing with since early on in New Mexico. The first like month in New Mexico, people were really cool. We did meet cool people in Albuquerque, but after we got to Albuquerque, everyone was just kind of like, there was a lot of rude people in Albuquerque, it seemed. Besides a few people that we met, Greg and Caitlin. We met them, and I met Sebastian. He was really cool. I met James. He was really cool. Alright, I got a little bit of broth, not chicken broth. Put it in here. Let that get a little hot. Then I'll put my beans in. I need to put liquid smoke dip in here too. So give a nice smoky flavor. I'll put a couple drops now, and then a couple drops after I put the beans in. Fuck, that fire's hot. Beans in. Bay leaf.
Hey, is it that entire bag of beans?
Mm-hmm. 2 bay leaves. The water's really high right now, as you can see. It's almost spilling over the edge, but as this cooks, it'll cook into the beans. And I'll probably end up having to add more water, actually. I need to get a lid, actually, is what I need to do. Can you hand me the lid? I was just hanging out here chilling and then turn around and there's a bunch of dogs. Hello. Hi, puppy. Hello. This dog just came up to. Is it another one? Hello. Oh, no, no, no. Be careful. Be careful. Fire. Have a good one. What's up, puppy? How you doing? Cute pups. Nah, you're cool. I just didn't want him to get in the fire. So, I didn't want him to get hurt.
Come on, let's go this way. Come on. Sadie? Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, Izzy.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey, hey. Willie. Willie.
Start a timer for 45 minutes. Alright, as I said, the water would kind of go out of that as it would go and soak into the beans, so I got some more water I'm gonna put in there, and then I'm gonna add these veggies that I sauteed for the last 30 minutes. We still have about 5 minutes until it hits 30 minutes, so what I'm gonna do is salt, season these beans. I haven't done that yet. I only put whey in them. Alright, paprika. More dashes of cayenne. Good amount of pepper. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Stir that up. I'm gonna need more water. Alright, I got some more broth and a little bit more water. Alright. Now we let those cook. Alright, so these beans have been cooking for about an hour and a half, and I think that they're just about done. I'll take them off, and then we will eat those for dinner tonight. We're about to head out of here. This is a pretty spot, kind of ugly with the power cables right there, and you could hear them whirring real hard this morning. But no, it's still a pretty spot. A lot of people drive by, people in off-road vehicles, and just people in general in cars. This old man stopped and asked if I had hunted mushrooms, and I was like, sorry, I got smoke up. This old man stopped his car next to me. I was out there journaling. And he was like, "Do you hunt mushrooms?" And I was like, "No, but I'd love to. I think it's really cool." I just don't know enough about them. And he was like, man, I forgot what he told me. I wish it was recording. He told me the name of some mushrooms that are around here. They have a big bulbous stem, and the gills aren't really gills. It's just like a velvety almost surface. So if anyone knows what mushroom he was talking about, leave that below in the comments so I can Google that again. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, I do want to try wild forage mushrooms and try cooking them and eating them in different recipes and stuff. But this is the view from here. I think that's a ski resort area down there for the winter, because I see ski lifts. I don't know if y'all can see them. There's ski lifts in the sky. They're not in operation right now, but they're there. And yeah, this is the road all the way down for ATVs, I guess. And yeah, it says a sidewinder easiest. So this is the ski area during the winter. Right now it is July the 24th. I said 23rd earlier, but it's the 24th. So no skiing happening here for a couple 6 months or so, or less. But yeah, we're gonna head out of this spot and move on down the road. Probably go get some water somewhere to fill up, because we are running empty on water. Very chill spot, very, easy accessible. Nothing too crazy, but it's called the Monarch Pass. They used to, I don't know who it was, but it said that they used to trade on this route from one river, from the Arkansas River to some other river. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put a little thing right here. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, turn her back around, go to the van, take the food off the pot, or take the food off the fire, and put that in a Tupperware and get going for the day. I'm excited to see what is next, and I'll take y'all along with us. And I'm sorry that I haven't been posting. As I said before, though, we've just kind of been in cities, been slumped down, just not really feeling myself lately. I've been depressed lately, really depressed. I might not even put that in there, but all right. Sending love to all of y'all. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.
I got a feeling.